Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today here at TwoWheelThunderTv, where we're often imitated but never duplicated. Today we're at the 3rd annual Cycle Fest in Dayton, Ohio with John from Gangster Choppers in Richmond, Virginia. John, brother?
Hello, how are you?
Outstanding. It's always good to see you. Every year, it's always good to hang out together.
Yes, it is.
Again, we're looking at one of the magnificent creations that you've built here. Tell us a little bit about this bike.
Well, it's a ground-up build
Okay.
in the shop here at Gangster Choppers, and the remarkable thing about this is it features a 1976 Harley-Davidson power plant.
Oh, now this is an original HD.
It is, from the cases, jugs, heads, but it's built into modern technology.
Oh, sweet. Now, one of the things, ladies and gentlemen, that you may not know about Gangster Choppers and John and his work down in Richmond is that all of his bikes that he builds, even though they're classic, they look just super, super cool. Every one of these bikes are street rideable.
Totally.
Street rideable. And he rides these bikes everywhere, and the people who buy them ride them everywhere. There's bikes behind us that the owners ride all the way out to, the Sturgis and back.
Exactly.
And so, with the quality, the perfection, and just the superiority of the work that John does with Gangster Choppers down in Richmond is something that you may want to really look into. John, every year it's a pleasure to see the uniqueness of your work. What is the rake on this and this Springer that you've got here?
Well, this is pretty radical. I'm
Yeah,
sure you can
it
tell
is pretty
from seeing,
radical.
but it's very rideable. You can see I can take two hands. I'm an average sized guy, and I can turn the handlebars to the left and to the right. And it's, believe it or not, 20-inch over fork.
20-inch over.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
But the way that you're able to achieve that is by calculating the rake in the trail and the stretch of the frame. And you can dial it into a very rideable bike.
Well, I'm sure that that's been done. One of the cool things, you've got everything so customized. The cables are into the bars. There's nothing out and looks and everything. But you've got a power plant sitting underneath you that I bet you when you fire this thing up, it sounds good, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. You know, with me, before I was ever a builder, I was an enthusiast.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Just crazy about Harley Davidsons, knuckleheads and pans, and original bikes, even bikes with big tires and big fenders, and I never want to lose that with my bikes. I always want someone to walk up and say, wow, that's a Harley Davidson chopper.
Right.
And so with this one, is it features an original Harley Davidson shovel head motor from 1976. And it's got neat little stuff like the date codes casting on the motor, the date codes on the cylinders, and the date codes on the jugs. And, it's little things like that where you build bike after bike after bike. And you've got to find little things like that to spark the interest within me as the builder.
Well, you're a rider, you're a builder, you've been an enthusiast ever since a young child, and it shows in the quality and the perfection of your work. And ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty easy to find him on the web. What is it, just gangsterchoppers.com?
It's as simple as that.
So just check him out, gangsterchoppers.com. He's down in Richmond. If you're ever down that way, my suggestion is give him a buzz ahead of time because he's probably in the shop working. He probably won't answer the door anyway. So give him a call ahead of time. Make sure he's going to answer the door. But if he knows you're coming, I promise you he'll be there and answer the door for you. Check out his shop if you're down in the area. It's always worth the time. And if you're looking for a good custom-made bike, he's got plenty of them for sale. And if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind special item, he's the guy that you can get it to build for you. John, again, it's always an honor, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Take you care so much. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today at the 3rd annual Cycle Fest here in Dayton, Ohio, where again this year we've had the time to hang out with John and Gangster Choppers. We'll keep you posted with everything that's happening around here.